What's going on, my fellow troops? My name is Xavvo and welcome back to a brand new video. It's been a long time since I've made a class setup. I know it's been a few weeks, so we're back with another one, and today we are going to be giving you guys the best RAM-7 class in Modern Warfare 3. So don't get confused, I'm not talking about the RAM-9 SMG, the RAM-7 assault rifle, okay? I don't want any goobers coming in here and saying, I haven't got these attachments because they're looking at the wrong gun, okay? Confusion out of the way.
Ooh.
So let's get to talking about this weapon just a little bit. So, yeah, for the RAM-7, this is one of those DLC assault rifles. I think the first one that actually came into this game, and it's extremely underrated. I mean, right now I've looked at the statistics, and the actual meta weapons for this game are like the MCW, I think, for assault rifles, and then a bunch of other ones. This one falls really low down the list for some weird reason, but it's insanely good. And as you can see from the gameplay I'm actually showing you right now, this class makes the weapon into a complete laser beam firing gun. It is insanely accurate. Like, I was just blown away by how accurate you can actually make this gun, because before, what I was using wasn't exactly very good. I had some pretty good attachments, but when I went to the WarzoneRanked.com website, which kind of basically has user-submitted class setups that they'll rank as their meta build, and it will always constantly keep you up to date with how long ago someone posted it. I looked at the one from 4 weeks ago, and I added some of their attachments that I hadn't had on, and this thing is actually insane. Like, it is absolutely laser point accurate, has zero recoil, and it just feels so good. It has extremely high damage. It's obviously a fast fire rate weapon, if you're not familiar. This is a very fast firing assault rifle because, again, it's just one of those fully automatic ones. So it just has plenty of ammo with a very fast ADS and sprint to fire time. On top of that, you're also going to have my overall class that I'm giving you, like the class setup, where you're going to have even more improvements added to this weapon just to make it feel even better. So guys, definitely check out this class, definitely give it a go, and yeah, with that being said, now let's actually get to the class setup. Okay guys, so here we are on the class setup. Obviously, the first thing we're going to say is obviously the primary weapon is the RAM-7. The secondary, I've just left it as the tier pistol. I've had that there for a while and haven't bothered to change it, so you can do whatever you want with that one. As you can see, I haven't got a tactical because I'm running the compression carrier vest. Now, the reason I'm using this vest is because it's one of the newer ones and it actually works really nicely. This one allows you to immediately regen your health after a primary, secondary, or throwing knife / star kill. Objective captures also trigger health regen, so it basically saves me having to stim because it will do it automatically. It will automatically regen my health after kills, which allows me to just to keep running and gunning, which is really useful with this type of weapon. It also reduces strength of enemy flash stun and gas grenades, meaning I don't have to use tac mask, so I get that benefit from it as well, and it gives me immunity to shock, EMP, and snapshot grenades, which is also a benefit you can get from the tac mask. So it gives you a whole bunch of different things together. Now, I do know that you can add duplicate effects. If you're to equip it with tac mask, you'll also get the effects of EOD padding, but I don't think that's really too necessary here, especially because I actually want to use another type of gear for this weapon just to help it out, as you can see down there. So the ones I'm running is the sticky grenade, just I've left that as it is, you know, Semtex for the lethal. I'm running the commando gloves for the gloves. This is going to allow you to reload while sprinting and improves your sprint to fire time, which is awesome, and it's also really important that you have that for an assault rifle, just so you can keep going, reloading as you're running, and you don't have to worry about stopping and starting gunfights. For boots, I'm running covert sneakers. Now, I know these are considered the best, and other people have been contemplating whether all-terrain boots are better because of the fact that they allow you to have significantly increased movement overall when using these boots, but I've found that it's just more annoying that I can't enable tac sprint with these boots, so I really don't want to use them. And considering these ones are still highly acclaimed for, you know, removing footstep sounds, I think that's more important because players aren't going to know where you are as well whilst you're running up on them. So I kind of feel like if you're going to be on the run a lot with an assault rifle, you're going to want your footsteps to be quiet. That's why we've got that on. And of course, for gear, like I say, I really wanted this piece of gear on because we have a 60 round mag on this weapon, so I want to reload that shit as quick as possible, especially if I'm going to be constantly in gunfights. I'm going to need to reload quicker. So now let's get to the actual attachments. Now, as you guys all know, I had to take the attachments off so you you guys wouldn't be out here trying to nick them off me. That would be silly, wouldn't it? You wouldn't even watch the video. God damn it. Some of you can't even watch for the class setup part, never mind the attachments. You just sit there and complain. I had a comment the other day, someone complaining that, oh, I yap too much instead of getting to the point. Brother, what do you mean? The whole thing's a fucking class setup. If you can't even watch the class, why are you watching a class setup? Shut up. Just don't watch. Or just skip. Anyway, so the very first attachment that we are running for this weapon is the muzzle. Now, the muzzle we're running is the Casus brake. This one right here is actually a bit of a scroll to get to, but essentially this muzzle right here is going to incredibly crush that horizontal recoil. I probably used incredibly completely wrong there, but I'm just trying to stress how much this turns this weapon into laser firing. I didn't even think that this had much horizontal recoil at first glance when I was using it, but it really does, because once you put this attachment on, your gun is like this. It's just, it doesn't move anywhere. It's insane. Also, it's got to be firing aim stability that's helping you with that, so that is obviously another reason why the gun feels like a complete laser beam.
Laser beam. Ninja reacts to laser beam.
The next one we're running is the barrel, and for the barrel, we are running the Cronen Heavywind, or Headwind, sorry, I thought it said heavy then, Headwind Long Barrel. This thing gives you bullet velocity and range, so you're going to have really far damage range overall. You're going to get that aiming idle sway and that additional firing aim stability, so that is also very, very important. The next attachment I've got on is the underbarrel, and for this, you'll probably have guessed it if you're already kind of up to tune with the class setups everyone's running. So this one is the Bruin Heavy Support Grip. This thing is also going to improve your gun kick control, your aiming idle sway, giving you even more horizontal recoil control, and it's going to give you extra firing aim stability. So as you can see so far, this is a lot of support and a lot of recoil control that we're getting on this weapon across this class so far, and it really does make this gun into a laser. It's insane. So next, you're going to want the magazine. As we've already announced, we are using the 60 round drum. It's the maximum ammo, and it's just going to ensure that you don't have to keep reloading as much. I know we've obviously improved the reload speed with the whole mag holster gear, but of course we do want to have as much ammo as physically possible when we're using a fast fire rate weapon. And finally, we have the stock, and for the stock we're using the HVS 3.4 pad. This is going to also give you even more recoil control and gun kick control. So that is the class we're actually running today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to drop a like on this video. It's much appreciated, helps me out, and pushes the video further out to more people like you and me in the algorithm. So it's really, really nice if you do that. Also, drop me a comment. That also really helps with the algorithm. If you just drop a comment, it could be anything. Let me know if you just like the video, if you enjoyed the class, if there's anything you would use instead, or whatever it may be. Let me know down below, and also check out all the links down below in the description. It's much appreciated. But other than that, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.